Hi guys, I am Mariah White coming to you guys live from Goodyear, Arizona, and I am just so excited. Most of you guys who are watching this video are probably already like, we know who you are, you don't have to introduce yourself, but I'm posting this on my YouTube channel as well so that you guys can check it out and kind of have the recording because this is big stuff. And I'm super excited to be coming to you guys first and foremost, because you guys are the reason why I'm here. You guys are the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, especially on my social media platforms of Instagram and Facebook. So first and foremost, I want to thank you. Thank you for following me. Thank you for allowing me to share my journey with you every single day and just kind of encouraging me along the way. So guys, first and foremost, I want to say thank you. Today is the day after graduation, even though I'm filming this before. But I wanted to say thank you in advance because my heart is humbled. My heart is excited. My heart is just overwhelmingly, passionately thankful. So I'm going to warn you guys, I am going to get super emotional in this video, but I'm opening up my heart to you guys in a way that I haven't done before, but I want you guys to know me. So one of the biggest things that I always talk about is how Facebook isn't a highlight reel for me. Facebook is not something that I want you guys to get stuck on. Comparison is a thief of joy. And I don't want you guys to look at my news feed and be like, man, I can't be like her. Or, man, I want this. Or man, I want that. Because it's crazy. Me and my best friend, Virginia, were walking in Ross the other day with her mom. So funny. It was a Tuesday. And we were laughing, joking, looking at baby clothes, doing all these amazing things. And her and her husband are about to buy a house, and we're walking down these aisles, and I'm like, I want this for my house, and I want this one, I want this, I want this, and we're both like, want. And I looked, and I was like, and I said it out loud, I said, man, I need to stop talking about what I want because I don't need anything. And that's when it hit me, that I don't need anything because God has done an incredible, incredible thing in my life where he's given me everything I needed. Now, do I want certain things? Absolutely. But I have everything I need. I have a roof over my head. I have food in my stomach. I have breath in my body. And I am working in a way that's so passionate that I am living out my purpose that he put me here on this earth for. So when I think and I talk and I passionately talk to you guys about this topic, I just want you guys to know where I came from. And where I've been and where I'm going. So a lot of you guys have watched my YouTube video where I share with you that I was in the closet and I had a gun to my head and I had every decision and every plan and every thought in my head to make a permanent decision to a temporary problem. And I thought that that was the way to go because I was working overtime as a nurse. I was giving. I didn't have time for myself. I didn't stop. I didn't blink. And I just thought that if I gave more, I would feel better. And I thought, if I just love more, I'll feel better. If I give all of me, I will feel better constantly. And I realized that I was giving everybody everything of me. I go 110%, 0 to 100. That's the type of person I am because that's the type of person that I would want to love me or treat me that way or do whatever in my life or my friendships or whatever. Cause I'm like, you got to go all in these relationships. You only get them one time. We're here on this earth once. So that's what I thought. And it was burning me out because I didn't stop. I wasn't giving to myself. I wasn't doing anything for my personal development or self-love. So I was like, why am I feeling so low? And then when I just couldn't possibly give anymore, that's where I was. I found myself in a closet being like, I don't have any more to give. I don't have any purpose. I'm walking around. I don't have meaning. And I just remember sitting there and just feeling so completely alone and lost. And in that moment, exactly what I needed came into my life. God blessed me with such an incredible opportunity, such an incredible coach, Coach Sarah Freed. She's my best friend, one of my best friends, and I love her to death. And to this day, I continue to remind her that she saved my life. Beachbody saved my life, but she was the main reason because she brought it into my life. So when I say that everybody has a plan and a purpose, it's for a reason when they come into your life, to make you stronger, to build you, to make you better, to help you to see certain things. So As time went on, you guys have known my journey. I was a collegiate athlete. I played volleyball. I was a burnt out nurse. I did all this stuff, and Beachbody came to my life, and now I got muscles for days, more so than college. And I am so excited because I'm here. That was 2 years ago, guys. December 17th, 2015. I'll never forget that day. I signed up to be a Beachbody coach, and I've never looked back since. I've poured more into myself, more into my heart, more into my personal development. And that's one of the reasons why I can thank you so ferociously when I say thank you, because I would have never graduated with my doctorate of nursing practice. I would never be able to say that my name is Dr. Mariah White if it wasn't for Beachbody and it wasn't for personal development. One of my favorite books in the entire planet is Mastering Your Inner Mean Girl. And I think when I read that book, everything kind of changed for me. I read that book and light started opening up. The belief that I was enough, the belief that I was worthy, the belief that I deserved more, even on this journey. So I will take you back to the 2017 year where I started off the year not in my own home. I started off the year away from home because things weren't working out in my marriage. And I knew that that was where the trajectory was going, but I didn't want it to make it happen because, like I said before, it's 110%. I'm in it to win it. I'm in it for the end. I'm in it because that's my heart. I believe that you give 110%. You support somebody. You have somebody's back. You do anything in the world that you can do to just not quit. So one of the things that I'm always getting told is that I don't know how to quit at anything. And that's pretty much true. I don't know how to quit because I don't like quitting, because I know that feeling of being quitted on. Not to go into the details of my life, even though you guys know most of it. As a child, I had to grow up really fast. I was put out at a very young age. I lived in my car for 6 months when most people didn't know where I was. I didn't have a home. I didn't have a lot of things. And gosh, it was tough. It was crazy. And there were so many incredible people that got placed into my life that kind of took me out of that kind of saved me, that took me into their home, that were pivotal pieces of my life, but made me stronger. So I don't talk about it because my mess is my message. And that's why I share most of it with you. But when I think about the start of the 2017 year, where I knew that my marriage was over, I just kind of was like, man, I gotta do whatever I gotta do. I have to dig more into the Bible. I gotta pray. I gotta do all of these things. And I realized it came a point in time where I realized that my self-love, my self-worth, my ability to know that I was worth more became important. Because I was in a relationship that wasn't healthy. I was in a relationship that wasn't safe. I was in a relationship that wasn't meant for me, that I forced, that I tried to make happen because I didn't know how to quit. I tried to make happen because that's what you do when you love somebody, when you want things to work. So this past year has probably been the toughest year of my entire life. When you go through a divorce, you finish your doctoral program, and when you are running a business, and when you're working 40 hours a week because you can't stop to breathe, to look up, because financially you have to take care of yourself. And then you have to do all of these things with clinicals. So in this entire year, I've worked 40 hours a week. I worked 26 hours of clinicals, which meant that Monday through Sunday, I worked. I didn't have a day off. There was a period of time for 4 months straight that on my lunch, it would, instead of me be eating and shoving food down my face, it would me be going to the on-call room in my hospital, and I would take a nap because I was so exhausted and I needed to be the best possible nurse that I could be for my patients, but I needed sleep. So food was on the back burner, which is never, ever the case with me, guys, if you guys know me very well. So I had to do those things. And why do I share all these things with you? It's not for you to pat me on my back. It's not for me to get some glorification of like, oh my God, Mariah, you're so strong. I don't need you to tell me that. I know that, but I wasn't. And that's what you need to hear. You need to hear that I was there with you. I need you to hear me when I say, I understand tough. I understand circumstance. I understand when you feel like you can't give anymore. I understand when you feel like there's nothing left to give. But I'm telling you that in the darkness, there is light. And I'm telling you that if you decide to stand up for what is right, doesn't always mean that it won't hurt. It doesn't always mean that it will be better right then and there. But I promise you that when you decide to make a choice, to choose life and to dream bigger and to step on the outside of fear and not let fear hold you back in regards of what makes you happy and what lights your soul on fire, I promise you that you'll overcome. I promise you. This has been the craziest year of my entire life. And when I think about it, I think back to when I was put out of my house at a very young age by my mom, who gave birth to me, who put me on this earth. I think about those exact two situations in my life where I have to say, man, if I wasn't in that situation as a young child where I had to grow up really fast, this situation, being now a divorced woman at 25 years old, would have rocked my world to the point where I would have quit. You wouldn't have seen me work out. You wouldn't have seen me get up. You wouldn't have seen me be posting. You wouldn't have seen me changing lives through Beachbody. You wouldn't have seen me continue to work to be a nurse practitioner. One of the worst, most serious thoughts that ever went through my head, and I'll never forget it. It's when we processed the divorce, and when I thought about it, I was like, man, Mariah, you're not strong enough. You can't do this. You're not good enough. You're not worthy for love. You're never going to be loved. You are not worth being here. And I remember that, and I checked it. And it was one of those powerful moments in my life where I flashed back to that closet. And I was like, I am not that woman anymore. I am so much stronger. And nothing in this life is going to dictate my dreams and my visions and my plans and my goals the way that it used to. So no, I am worthy of love. No, I am good enough. No, I do have freaking purpose. And I know that without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm making such tremendous impacts in people's lives, not just through Beachbody, but as a nurse practitioner, I get to hang out with the coolest kids in the world and make them feel better. When their parents, when their moms, their dads have no hope, are lost, are fearful, are frantic, I get to be that calm in the storm to say, hey, everything's going to be okay. And nobody can take that feeling away from me because it's the best feeling in the entire planet. And you can't tell me that I don't have purpose. It's God's plan for me to be exactly where I am. So I thought about quitting for a millisecond. I said, man, instead of graduating in December, I'll graduate in May. I'll take some time off. And then I thought to myself, this is the worst program I've ever been through my entire life. I would never wish it on my worst enemy. Why would I prolong the suffering? But more importantly, why would I prolong my purpose and my passion and my joy for someone else? For someone else who doesn't get how excited I am to do things that I'm passionate about. So I share this with you because I get depressed. I get anxious. I get worried. I get fearful. I get finances. I get all of these things that could potentially be holding you back from passion, purpose, your dreams, your goals, your vision. I don't give a shit how old you are. I don't give a crap if you're a male or a female. If you have a goal, what's standing in your way? Don't tell me it's finances, it's fear, it's a freaking wall that you've put up. When I sat there and I thought about, man, Mariah, you're going to be 25, and everything in your mind was, okay, 2018, I'm going to get a house, I'm going to have a baby, I'm going to do all these things. All this crazy stuff went through my head for 2018, and it got ripped out from underneath me where I'm like, I get to start over. Cool. All right, I'll go with that, but you roll with the punches. But I thought about if I would have stayed. I thought about if I didn't make that decision to be happy, What was the wall? The wall that I put up was you guys judging me. You guys saying, I knew it wasn't going to work. The wall of hearing my mom in my head. The wall of, Mariah, you're still not good enough. Or the wall of failure, or the wall of fear of not being accepted, or the wall of dying as a cat lady. Who knows what fear was going on, but who freaking put that wall there? Me. I did. So when you think about, okay, I'm in my 50s and I want to go back to be a nurse practitioner and I just can't because of this and that and people are going to judge me and I'm older and blah, blah, blah. All I hear is excuses that you're making for yourself. That's wall of fear. Fear. False evidence appearing real. Yep. Let that sink in. False evidence appearing real. Guys, you're putting that wall up yourself and you don't need to. So I'm here to tell you, I'm here to share with you, I'm here just to be transparent with you and not show a highlight reel of my life, that the past year has been the toughest year of my life, but I got stronger. I stood up on my own 2 feet and realized that I don't need to be held up by any other human being other than God, who's not a human, but my Lord and Savior, who I would have never been here if it wasn't for him. For my incredible friends, and this is where I'm going to get emotional. If I didn't have Beachbody and the community of people, I would have been in that closet, but it wouldn't have been a thought. It would have been an action. Because these people in this community are my best freaking friends. They are there for me when I don't even know that I need them. They are sharing their journey with me. They're sharing their passions for life with me. They're in the grind with me. So when I think about a team, I think back to my volleyball days and I think about them. My best friends in the whole entire world are in this community, and I would have never met them if I didn't choose to say yes. So this is more than coaching. This is more than a Beachbody app. This is more than a workout. This is more than Shakeo or Energize or anything else that I talk about. It is about the friendships and the family that you gain. Guys, I came from having a disgruntled, dysfunctional family. So when I get the opportunity to be a part of a family, it means more to me than you'll ever know. So when I say to you, I wouldn't have been able to get through this year if it wasn't for Beachbody, I'm telling you the truth. Now, I think specifically on 5 people in my life that I don't know what I would have done without in this time, and I'm going to talk about them. So the first one is Sarah, my coach. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here, first. Second, every single day after I told them and I finally had the courage enough to tell them that, hey, I was getting a divorce, she called and checked on me, not to make sure that I wasn't in a hole somewhere, but just to say hi and to remind me that I was enough. My best friend, Morgan, who's flying out tonight that I cannot wait to see and just hug because she's the logical side of me that allows me to be logically emotional at the same time. She was there every day, every single stinking day. And Morgan, to this day, I don't know what I would do without you. And I appreciate you more than words could possibly imagine, because you are that rock and that stableness when I need it, who just is like that logical, like, Mariah, you're being a Pisces, you're being super emotional, you're being sensitive. I need that grind back. And she'll be there, or she'll be like, Mariah, you're grinding too hard and you need to feel this and you need to be emotional. And I'm like, okay. And I start crying like I am now. So I thank her. Third person, Julianne. Man, Julianne Candia, you are my sister that I never had. She is that person that is constantly there grinding on my freaking head. But I think about her and I think just straight joy, and such a powerful woman of God and a Christian who I can lean on and depend on. And I appreciate you for everything that you did, all the prayers and the amazingness of just your friendship in my life. The 3 of you guys are my best friends. And I love you all. And I love the text messages that we have together. And then, Virginia. again, somebody I would have never freaking met if it wasn't for Beachbody. Seriously, that night when you were like, oh, yep, I got recovered. Let's meet up in the random park. And we talked while you were in front of your charger. I was in front of my Jeep, and we were out there for like hours, and then we kind of just hit it off. I am so thankful for you. If it wasn't for you, I don't know if I would have been able to get up on certain days. If it wasn't for you, I don't know if I would have still worked out. If it wasn't for you, I don't know how this apartment would have gotten packed and unpacked and taken care of the way that it needed to. And for the past 7 months, you have been my rock, who lives 15 minutes away, who I don't have to explain if I just need you to come rip me out of bed. And you were one of the most important people in my life during this period. And I just wanted to say thank you. And that God put you in my life for a reason, and you are such a blessing and an angel in my life, and I love you, and I am just so, so, so grateful to have you in my life, and that you are one of my best friends in the entire planet. So enough with the crying. I just wanted to say thank you to every single one of you who showed up to my graduation, who are showing up on Saturday, who are wondering why I said Dr. White instead of Dr. Welch. It's because I am no longer married. I'm no longer married to Stuart, and that's an okay thing. He's an amazing, amazing man, and he has so many incredible things set for his life, for his future, and I wish nothing but greatness, joy, happiness, and amazing, amazing blessings in his life. And you were such an important part of my life. You helped me grow to be the woman that I am today, and I'm so grateful for that. So moving forward, you see where I was, you see where I am, and you see now where I'm going to be. I am a nurse practitioner. I accepted a position at MVP Kids Care, which is 7 minutes from my door. I get to be an awesome pediatric provider to some incredible, incredible children in the West Valley. And that is nothing short of a miracle from both you guys supporting me on my social media and my friends and family that I love so much, and just hard work. So when I tell you that you are worth more, that your mess is a message, I'm telling you that because it means something. I'm telling you that because no matter what you're facing in this life, I don't want your circumstance to be bigger than your dream. So I share my life with you. I share my divorce. I share the hardships of this program. I share how tough these 2.5 years have been, and the fact that I am not a crier in the aspect of like, I don't cry, don't get super, super emotional. But the tears that came out of my eyes today on this video was 2.5 years of hard freaking work that finally have paid off, that I now get to feel. So the next 72 hours are probably going to be an emotional mess, because 2.5 years is a long time holding things in. So I just thank you guys. I thank you guys. And I want to just tell you that you are enough. Your dreams are enough. Your goals are enough. Don't let your circumstance hold you back. No matter if you're 50 pounds overweight, 35 pounds overweight, 10 pounds overweight, you don't have enough weight, you need to gain weight. I want you to understand that you can come to me. I want you to understand that if you're depressed, if you are suicidal, if you have ideations that you don't want to have, if you have anxiety, if you have fear, come to me. That's why I'm here. That's why I share with you guys. I do things differently than most coaches. I share with you guys intricate parts of my life, because you need to know that a real human being goes through real human being type shit, and that's okay, because real human being type shit makes you strong. And guys, you are stronger than you know. You can overcome more than you know. You are worth more than you freaking know. And the reason why I can say that to you is because you're here on this earth, and God put you here for a reason, and you have such purpose, and He has a plan to prosper you in your life. And I just speak that over you 100 times over. So I love you guys more than you can possibly imagine, but please don't hold back anymore. Don't allow fear to hold you back. If you are struggling in a relationship that's toxic, unsafe, unhealthy, come talk to me. I'm here to help guide you through that, but I'm also here to tell you that you're worth more, and that no matter what time you think that you're going to have something in your life, it'll come. because God has a plan for each and every single one of us. So I don't know what the future has in store. I know that the past couple months have been incredible with the different things that He's put in my life, that I've had more smiles than I have had in the last 5 years. And that's very crazy to say. So I'm just so grateful and so blessed and so honored, but I don't want you guys to go through the same struggles I did. And if you're in that moment right now, know that there's hope, that you can overcome, that you can make it through, that you can be better, and that things are going to always look up, even when it's dark, and there's light in the darkness. So your mess is your message. And I just challenge you to choose life today. I challenge you to dream bigger today. I challenge you to dream bolder today. And I want you to know how incredible you are, and that no matter what you are facing, no matter what you are going through, you're almost through it and you'll overcome it. So I share with you guys this just to be real and raw. My name is Mariah White. I am a pediatric nurse practitioner. I am an online health and fitness coach. I am also a medical director of an incredible medical spa in Gilbert. And all of these incredible things are happening in my life. So I can't wait to hear about the incredible things that happen in your life when you decide to step on the other side of fear and allow God to do incredible things in your life. Know that you are amazing, that you are beautiful, and that you are more than worthy of all the love and joy and happiness. And you do not have to ever be stuck in your circumstance, your past mistakes, anything that you are holding on to. It doesn't define you. And you are more than good enough for the love and happiness and your dreams to come true. Live boldly, my friends. Have an awesome day. And thank you so much for watching this video.